do you have umbrella coverage? She goes, what's that? No, I have these LLCs over here. I said, LLCs, here's the operative word, limited liability company, right? So your first line of defense is your umbrella coverage. So somebody falls on your property, you call the insurance company first to defend you, right? And it was relatively inexpensive, but see, everybody goes to these little, transactional people that give them stuff, but nobody looks at the entire picture.
True.
See, I teach holistic planning, and I'm the macro manager looking at all your stuff. Okay. We put in a model where we see everything, and now we can have discussions about it, or I'll meet with your people to make sure we're all on the same page, right? You got to protect what happens if you get hurt and can't work, if you still have a W-2, right? What happens if you get sick, illness, chronic illness, you have a stroke, you can protect against that. But this is not sexy.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to skip this, but I'm telling you,
They look at it like additional expenses.
yeah, but shit happens. Excuse the expression, right? And so you have to, that's what I mean by playing. You have to play defense, right? And you can't get it when you need it. Then you've got to look at, okay, well, do I have asset protection? Do I have wills? Do I have trusts? Do I have entities? Do I have adequate life insurance? Most people are uninsured with their life insurance, right?
Sure.
And so you look at all of that, but the principle is maximum protection. And then you figure out, all right, what the max is and what is your economic life value. So we kind of do that. Then my third principle is full replacement of assets at death, guaranteed. So now I say that I'm not going to get too detailed, but there's a certain product I don't like because of that. So a lot of people talk about, what about you? What do you think about to go one product, Index Universal Life? I don't like it because it doesn't fit it doesn't fit with infant banking, but it also doesn't fit my principles of guarantees. Okay. Without the other stuff, there's other stuff, but just if it's not guaranteed, I don't like it because I like certainty.
Got it.
There's an economic value of certainty.
Yeah.
The fourth principle is liquidity, 6 to 12 months. So you got money for emergencies and opportunities. And the fifth is velocity, right? So so your goal is to take your liquidity or other people's money and buy or build assets that send you a check. We call them cash flow engines. So I want you building cash flow engines in whatever asset class that you enjoy. But what I track with our clients is, what is your net cash flow after the mortgages and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And then what is your net profit from your businesses? And then every year we're looking at, are you growing that? Because see, what people do is they're chasing their goals. But if you ever read, what's that book? 10X Easier 2X or
Benjamin.
Right. All progress should be the gap in the gain, right? You should measure progress backwards. Right?
Yeah. From looking at your future.
From looking at your future. So if you say, well, look, all right, I'm making $5,000 a month. No, $5,000 a year, $500 a month of passive income, and your goal is to get to $2,000 by the end of the year, but you only make $900. Okay, that's progress. You have to celebrate that.